the very first executive presentation we did, I felt like I got knifed because a couple of the folks just threw out all the objections you could possibly think of. Oh, these numbers are wrong. This doesn't work. This was great. And so I piped up over my sponsor and said, well, great, tell us where it's wrong. Let's go fix it. The whole conversation shifted from my features and functions or my 24-hour support versus somebody else's to an engaging discussion around what are the assumptions that really drive the business case for this project and whether or not it was going to be successful. And in the end, the people who were most vehemently opposed to the model we originally presented became the most engaged in updating and modifying the assumptions, which changed the model in some ways radically, but in the end they owned it. We won the deal at a greater value than what we were originally told the budget was going to be based on our model, because the model proved out that the value for that project was well in excess of what they had originally thought. So from my perspective, the combination of value selling, which I'm a huge fan of in and outside of whether it's built into Salesforce, but the fact that it's built into Salesforce means that you bring your customers in, you engage them, you track their activity, which is a much better indicator of your success than your activity. And the byproduct of that is you, as a management personnel, you have your team in the tool. They're doing the updates and the other things that you need. As an individual contributor, it means I'm getting value finally out of spending time in that tool. It's actually helping me close faster, differentiate myself from my competitors. Everybody knows the adage that people buy from the person that shows the most value. It's not necessarily the person with the best feature and functions. I feel like this ecosystem embedded in Salesforce is redefining, putting the customer back in customer CRM and making it work for the contributors and management and ultimately for the customer, giving them something of value that they take away.